Welcome ladies and gentlemen, in this video we're going to be solving the Enigma, a gift for you in Assassin's Creed Mirage. So what is the Enigma, a gift for you? Now an Enigma in the game is a puzzle to solve, and when you solve that puzzle you will get yourself an item in the game. For example, a cosmetic item, a costume, or something for your character. Now, let's jump into the bag right now and show you the enigma that we're about to solve. You can see in this section right here, I have 3 enigmas. The one that we're going to be doing in this video is a gift for you. I'm going to show you how to do it. So first, when you found the enigma, which will be a treasure that you find when you're searching around Baghdad, you can then read the enigma from this section here. So let's read this out really quickly. Oh, sweet singing poetress, which I'm assuming is Arib, because Arib is the person who does a lot of poetry. She's a famous poet in Baghdad, in this game, and in this period of Baghdad. It also says, I have left you a gift, a token of my eternal gratitude. And while it is merely a trifle, I would be inconsolable if it did not find your hands. So use your prodigious creativity to solve this mystery. Go to where men speak the opposite of poetry. While your verses set people free, their sentences imprison. In the west of the square, find the fountain to find my tribute to you. So, the words in this place imprison. So that to me, because I know Baghdad in the game, is the courts. There is a place called the Mausoleum Courts. Because when you're speaking words in the court, you're getting sentenced. You're going to jail. So you would think it was a prison, but I don't think it is. I think it's the Mausoleum Courts. I'm going to show you where this is as well. Now, there's more clues here. It says in the west of the square. Now, the Mausoleum Courts is a square-like building. There is a centerpiece to the building. So let's have a look and show you now in the map. Before I open up the map now, you can see I am currently near the Great Mosque. So if I zoom out, I'm next to Damascus prison. Right, so let's zoom out now. So in Baghdad, I think Mausoleum Courts is somewhere in the residential district. So if I zoom in here, don't worry, I will pinpoint the exact location once we've found it as well. So those of you who are following along, you will be able to follow along. Don't worry, I will make it super simple for you. Now, I've got inside of the round city there. It's not going to be inside of the round city. So I'll zoom out a little bit. I'm looking for the residential district because I know it's somewhere in the residential district. Here we go. Residential district is just here. So if I zoom in, you can see there's a historical point here. That's the harem. It's not the harem, but it's in the residential district, I assume. The Mausoleum Courts. Shelter headquarters. Aha! Right, so here we go. So it's in the top half. Inside of the round city. So where the round city is here, you want to go to this point of the round city, zoom in, and then you can see the Mausoleum Courts. Now I can quick travel to this location because I already have this synchronized point here. So I'm going to quick travel to this synchronized point. But I've also pinpointed this on my map. Let me zoom out to show you exactly where this is, so you know where it is. So if you're following along, you can follow along. So the Mausoleum Courts is where we're heading to. Let's head there right now. Now we did have another clue, which was the west of the square. So once we get there, I'll show you the compass and show you how we can find the west. Let's just first go to the location, as it may be in this location. I'm 90% sure that it's going to be here. So let's find this treasure. So once you found the Enigma map, and you found the Enigma page, then you can read it out and then you can follow along at this point. So here we are. So I'm at the point. Let me just jump down from my sync point here. Because if you notice, I've gone from sync point to sync point on the compass up above. So if you look up above the top of the screen, you can see my marked location because I've marked it. There will also be a direction, and I'll show you this in a moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to head towards that pinpoint location by using the compass up above. Sorry, child. There was a kid there that just really Right, so there's more to the clues here. So first what we're going to do is we're going to go back into the Enigma by going to the inventory, going to the bag, moving down on the right hand side, finding the Enigma, and then you can find a gift for you. Now, there was more to this. It said, while your verses set people free, their sentences in prison, so we know it's the court. In the west square, find a fountain. Find the fountain to find my tribute to you. So the reason why I wanted to go back into there, because my brain was like, fountain. So we're next to a fountain, but I don't think it's that one because we're not in the west just yet. So first I'm going to go to the courts. So let's go to the courts first. Best thing to do, because it makes a lot more sense. Right. Okay, so we're at the course. This building here is the course. Let me give you a bird's eye view. Now there is a marksman. I'm going to take out the marksman so it makes it 10 times easier. I can't have that. Right, so I'm just going to go all guns blazing.
Meet your god!
Alright, where is he? He's over there. Just keep moving, just take out that, press the wrong button now. Well, I didn't press the wrong button, it just kind of... You? Where you go? There's someone behind my back as well. If I call it for backup, it shouldn't be an issue. Just gonna quickly get this done for you. Now I do have some really glorious equipment, so you can see some of the effects right now. Alright, let's get up to this this marksman. You! Hey! You're interrupting my walkthrough. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's get down.
They are a threat no more.
Just needed to show you where we were. Enkidu is fine to fly. Now, I'm on top of the mausoleum courts. Now, you probably don't want to do it from here, especially if you're early on in the game, because it's going to be quite difficult for you to take out all those enemies. But as you can see, it's no problem for me. But I am quite far in the game. Right, okay, so let's get a bird's eye view. So you can see this big dome here. This is the mausoleum course. Now let's use the compass now that we're in the correct location. So we're in the correct location now. Now I'm going to use the compass to show you how we're going to solve this. Right, so if you look up, right now at the compass, you can see that little pointy bit. And when I move my camera position, the pointy bit moves. So I'm now pointing north. Right, we need to go to the west. So, how do we solve a compass? Never eat shredded wheat. Right, so the west is going to be to our left right now. The north is at the top of the screen. So we need to move toward the left, which is over there. Right, so if I moved, you can see west is in this location here. So somewhere heading towards this direction, we're going to have a fountain, and that's where we're going to find the Enigma. So I'm going to jump down now. I'm heading in the right direction. Let's jump down. Sentences, because of course when you're sentencing someone now it's a part of the square, so I'm going to hug the wall, right, because it's a part of the square which is a part of the building. Right, so right here I believe this is where the Enigma is going to be, and you can see it glowing already. This fountain is dry, there's no water in it. That was the misleading part of this Enigma. Now I'm going to collect the Enigma. Actually there's some water there. But yeah, now I'm going to collect the Enigma. Let's see what we get. We got a talisman.
This is he, the wanted man.
This guy's already reported me to the authorities. So let's have a look at the prize now. We've solved the Enigma. If I go into my talismans, now move down, you can see I've got quite a lot of them. And right here, this is the talisman. It's called the Bedouin talisman. A talisman marked with the insignia of the Bedouin, nomadic tribes who have roamed the desert for centuries. Ooh. Okay. It does look sort of Egyptian, doesn't it? It has like an Egyptian sort of aesthetic there. Centuries. You're not wrong about that. Okay, cool. Right. So we've just solved that Enigma in Assassin's Creed Mirage. I wasn't using too much stealth when I was taking out those guards, but of course I needed to do that quite quickly. If you've enjoyed, don't forget to give us a huge thumbs up, because I've solved that Enigma for you, and there's a lot more Assassin's Creed Mirage where this came from. Thank you for watching.